Thank you for tuning back into All 4 Oodles. We got a cool little tool we're looking at today, so stay tuned. Thank you again for coming back to see us on All 4 Oodles. I'm R4, your host, and today we're going to be doing a little tool runtime video. But first, it is very hot out here in this Mississippi sun. Let me see if All 4 Oodles can help us out with that. R4 Oodles! Whoa, whoa, what do we have here? This is cute. This here is the 4-inch clamp fan from Ryobi. It is part number PC-F02. And as you can see, it's got a clamp on it. The reason they call it the clamp fan, it can clamp anything up to 1.5 inches, 2x4 round. As you saw, it was clamped on my chair here. I think it'd be perfect for, lawn chair or something like that. It rotates the head, rotates, well, let's see, let me get it facing the, this is the way, okay, the head rotates this way, that much, and it almost comes back around to that point going the other direction, but not quite. I've noticed one instant when I was trying to have it in the car, had it clamped on the little grab handle in the car and tried to aim it toward my face, and I couldn't quite get it positioned right, just because it didn't come just that little bit extra. But other than that, that's the only point I've noticed that. And also it flips pretty well all the way back around like that. It's got the 2-position switch. It's got the on, off in the middle, or excuse me, low to the one side, off in the middle, high over here. Okay, one thing that Ryobi says about this on their website is it'll run up to 40 hours on a 6-amp-hour battery. Well, this fan is awful light, so I don't know who's going to want to tote it around with a 6-amp-hour battery. So I got this 1.5-amp-hour battery here. This one is the part number P107 1.5-amp-hour battery with the meter on the front there. You can clamp it on your chair, turn it up there, turn it on high, and just enjoy the breeze. You can see it's not very loud at all, but it does a great job there, just cooling your face while you're sitting in your lawn chair. And you could use this for, sport events or whatever. But the biggest point of today's video is, since Ryobi says it can run up to 40 hours on low, that is, on a 6-amp-hour battery, I want to do a little runtime test. Again, I've got a fully charged 1.5-amp-hour battery. I'm going to run it on high. And for this test, I'm going to put a little pinwheel 2 foot away from it. So as you will see in the video here, I've got the ruler set up so you can tell it's 2 foot away. The pinwheel's blowing. You can also kind of see the curtains blowing where I have it positioned. So once I get the runtime set up, we're going to run this on high with the 1.5-amp-hour battery, and I'll have a timer, and I'm going to time lapse that. So let's get that rolled in right now. If you've made it this far in the video with us, why don't you consider subscribing? You can hit that thumbs up button if you think we have good content. Hit that thumbs down if you don't like our content. Hit that bell for notification of future content. Leave us a comment. Suggestions are always welcome. Questions, well, I'll try to answer them the best I can. And also, you can follow us over on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The links to that are in the About section on the channel there. You want to look below. I'll have any links to any tools I use in the video below. And also, there's a link to our website. A few affiliate links if you so choose to help out the channel by, buying stuff. You can go through the links and just buy stuff you normally buy, and it helps out the channel. And also, if you so choose and you feel that we deserve it, there is a Patreon link down below. Now, back to the content. Okay, as promised with our setup here, we've got the Ryobi clamp fan. with the 1.5 amp hour battery. We got our pinwheel for a little bit of demonstration of the wind it's putting out and when it stops. And we got 2 rulers set up there just so you can see it's 2 foot apart, so you can kind of judge how much wind is coming off of the fan. I've got my timer set up and I'm fixing to go into time lapse. I'm going to go ahead and start the fan on high, hit the timer. You can see the fan's going, it's blowing the little pinwheel like nobody's business. And let's take it to the time lapse. Well, there it stopped. Looks like we got it at 4 hours and 39 minutes. Wow, that's pretty awesome. That was pretty impressive footage there. 4 hours and 39 minutes on a 1.5 amp hour battery on high. That is pretty cool. So if you kind of do the math, if you kind of take that down to 4.5 hours, just take off that extra 9 minutes, that appears to be about 3 hours per amp hour if you divide that out. So a 3 amp hour should give you about 9 hours runtime on high. There again, a 4 amp hour give you about 12 hours. And if you want to go to a 6, that should give you 18. A 9 should give you 27. But anyway, I think the 1.5 amp hour doing the 4.5 hours or 4 hours and 39 minutes. But anyway, call it 4.5 hours. You know, 2 of these would definitely get you through a full day of any kind of sporting events. It would get you through a night of, or you could, put a 3 amp hour on there. Would definitely get you through a night of camping. You know, have a little air blowing in your face. I think would be nice. I just want to do a little runtime video on here because that's something I haven't seen. And like I said, I think it performed very well. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Come back to see us again on all 4 oodles. And God bless America.